wish it... Alright, let's go back out. See who's in my camp spot. Yeah, someone's right there. That's my camp! Wait, what? It's blocked, okay. Why don't I just change what server I'm on? I don't know why I did that. There's plenty of servers, right? Let's go. We'll be drinking some tea tonight. Happy 4th of July, gentlemen. We're playing as Patriot Prime. Hopefully you're all feeling good tonight. Also, let me go in and adjust something real quick. My mic is a little too loud, isn't it? Turn that down. Maybe there. Hopefully that's good enough for you. What's up, Mr. Jessica? I'm glad you're here. Hello, Lemon. Welcome in. Let's get the donation link in the chat. If you're here after the stream's up, check the links in the description. And comment timestamps that you think would make it good clips for everything. Lemon hopes that I enjoyed the past 24 hours. Well, that's nice of you, I guess. Was it living hell for you, Lemon, not having me streaming the whole 24 hours? You needy weirdo. Yeah, I got a lot of my photos moved to my hard drive today, which is nice. I got to look at my photos on the, my laptop screen and really look at them, and I'm glad they came out well. I was worried about it. Because, after I took them and had them on the camera, I couldn't really look at it much. Because when's the next Mass Effect stream? I don't know, Lemon. I couldn't really look at it much because I ran out of space on the SD card I had brought to the Smokies, which was, it's always kind of a nice moment when that happens. Bittersweet because it's annoying when it happens, but it's also sentimental to be like, this SD card represents this span of time. All the photos and stuff on it happened from this time to this time. Like the one I have right now, I filled up between January and, a few days ago. And the one before that lasted all last year. And the next one I put in is much larger than the last one, so that one's going to last a little bit longer. You're not excited about tomorrow morning, Lemon? Why is that? Hopefully you guys can hear Liberty Prime here. And of course, I'm all decked out for the 4th of July. It is the time. Let's see what we got going on here. Change schematic. Was my camp able to be placed this time? Alright, cool. Oh shit, there's a blast zone. Let's head there. If it'll let me, there we go. Monanga Mine. Okay. Never mind. Monanga. Alright, let's take some sips. With my delicious tea, fresh from the microwave. I heated up some water, put some honey in it, and I also put chamomile tea that had toasted chicory and I don't know what else it had. There's toasted chicory and chamomile was the most of it. It's quite tasty. Lemon says he's probably gonna have to pick up a lot of dog shit because people all night going with their illegal fireworks like they really need the minority group Terminator 8000 to have fun. Why would you make it that way? But dude, I like the fireworks. It's 4th of July, Lemon. the fireworks and fiasco goes on in my hometown till people run out of fireworks, so it's gonna be going on for the next few weeks. Up in the mountains, in Dollywood, which is Dolly Parton's theme park in Pigeon Forge, they do fireworks until like mid-August. People are still doing fireworks here. They're still grilling, they're still doing all that. It's beautiful. I see and people love the country, or at least celebrate it. I wish Ricochet was one of the perks you could have in this. Yeah, if you break their mask, that's like it fucks them up. I've contracted bone worms. What a beautiful disease to have. My power armor's not doing shit. Well, it might be really good. I don't know. These fuckers are tough. They're everywhere. Maybe I have my orbital strike beacons active. No, it's an artillery grenade. It's not useful at all. There's no artillery here. You surprised Logan hasn't shown up yet? Yeah, it is kind of surprising. It's a welcome surprise. Then I only have to deal with you, Lemon. Dealing with you and Logan can be pretty painful. Sucks Mr. Jessica's not commenting more. But it is like 1 in the afternoon for her. That's only a minor exaggeration. What up, Logan? Welcome in. Welcome back, sir. I'm leveling up in my whatever level up thing is. And I have bone worms. That's the newest update for you. You know, maybe I should switch up my build to a shotgun build, I think. I got the pain train equipped with my power armor, so I can just sprint at people and it knocks them over, does damage. Here we go, we're entering the blast zone. Radix. Why am I over? I'm not over encumbered at all. Let's go to our level up thing. Starch jeans. Okay, cool. Oh, I have 3 unused points. Then my luck stat. How about that? Cap collector would be nice to have. Serendipity. Let's go with cap collector. 6 a.m. for Mr. Jessica. Did you just wake up or did you stay up for this? We're gonna pick up all the flux we can get. I think I need it to build the jetpack I wanted. We're also heading towards an event, but I don't know if that event's still on. I spent so long fighting off those assholes. Yeah, it seems the event ended. Oh well. You forgot that I streamed? Thanks, Logan. Sure makes me feel special, Logan. It's late for everyone, Logan. I'm surprised you stayed up, dude. I thought you woke up early for these streams. Besides, you don't even stay up, dude. Who are you trying to fool? You're in, like, Kentucky. You're not in the UK. It's a glowing deathclaw? Shit. Alright, I better start kneecapping this bitch. Can't see it at all when I'm shooting at it. That works. It's just chilling, I guess. I'm more accurate at hip firing than I am doing the VATS thing. Yeah, there's probably a Scorch Beast in here somewhere. Yes. Liberty Prime spoketh. He said engaging red Chinese oppressors. Which I feel like calling a deathclaw that is flattering the red Chinese oppressors, really. But please don't fall down. No, no, no. Damn it. I need all of the stuff that this guy has, actually. What's up, Mr. Brenner? Welcome in. You're starting to lose all confidence? Why is that? Are you putting too much stake in your personal worth off of what other people perceive of you? Ah, man, I actually did a lot to get that stuff. I really messed myself up, didn't I? I put too much stuff in my inventory last stream. Just goofing off. I'm pretty sure the only armor I have equipped is that stuff too. Let's go to our junk. Hardened mass. Ah, you know what? I don't need that. Fuck those hardened masses. I need some Radaway. What up, Mr. Caver? You dropped Chem? I thought you were just passing Chem. And finishing your quizzes in Chem, mister. Who's telling you you're dumber than a rock, Brenner? Look at Darth Lemon. He seems to get by. I'm over encumbered, really? Wait, does this decrease my strength? Oh, maybe it's because I'm dehydrated, right? I don't know if rhododendron flowers are edible. I come across an awful lot of rhododendron flowers while hiking and shit, because they're all over the mountains here. Oh yeah, there's an elevator in one of these porta potties. I never found out where it goes or anything, but I only know it's there because of the nuclear winter stuff. Alright, I activated the mysterious button. But what did I do? Every woman you talk to? I don't think that's true. Are you lying to us, Brenner? Oh fuck. There's communists on American soil, I gotta go. I didn't change my grenade that I had equipped. It's not letting me fucking sprint or anything. I'm not over encumbered, it's glitching out and saying, thinking I'm over encumbered. Ooh, my bash did solid damage to it. Not anymore. mutated black bears are fucking monsters. There we go. Fallout on Thou Mother. Thank you. Let's see what I need here. Wait, did I take all of it? Nearby corpses. There we go. That increases my health. I don't know what it's for. Teague is Lemon, Darth Lemon. He's a filthy Enclave armor wearing fellow though. Ah! Wait, there's a reward for fighting this guy? Or is there now a reward for killing me? There we go, let's do American shit. Why are you joining the seed game, Coots? It's not even that cool. It's less cool than the Shadow Wizard money game. Damn it. It's not letting me sprint either. It's draining my stamina. Oh yeah, what the fuck happened to my strength? It must be the bone worms. I have to have a disease cure or something, right? Yeah, I got one. I've recovered from bone worms. I'm still over encumbered, damn it. There we go. The center of the radius is right on top of the mine. Mananga mine. Got past the super mutants. Damn it, I can't fucking explore anywhere. I'm in power armor. I should have insane carrying capacity. It should be like 1,000. Did I accidentally cure one of my mutations? Sir Coots the Third? That's good. There's no Eeg after? Yeah, don't do the Eeg thing. Because that's not even Logan's thing. He stole it from Sigurd. Sigurd's username is Sir Sieg. You're not imitating Logan by doing that. I feel like the 4th of July in me wants to blow all these up with an orbital strike. Can I get anybody second that? Or a nuke a quantum grenade, which are pretty useless. Except for blowing up cars, it seems. So let's get this Gatling plasma equipped. What up, Mitch? Good to see you, sir. Go. Is that truck now blowing up? Okay. Let's help it along. Oh shit, there's a fucking house town here. Better not be Blood Eagles. Brenner, why are you being all edgy right now? Why are you letting other people's perception of you dictate your self-worth. You just need to reflect. Reflect on yourself. Think about what their problem with you might be. And if you think it's a problem, work on it. If you don't think it's a problem, then fuck them. Not literally, like figuratively, like fuck those guys. That's all you can do. So you can't control them. You can't control how they perceive you. All you can control is whether or not you let it matter to you. And you know, whichever choice you make, that's fair. You just gotta weigh the judgment of them. Are they people worth allowing getting into your head like that? Did I ever play the Battle Royale mode? Of course, Mitch. It was the best mode in this game. It was the best the Battle Royale mode in this was better than any Battle Royale game I ever played. Wish you put a bayonet on this thing. I think the adjustable wrenches give you gears, don't they? That's a weird way to put it, Lemon. Oh fuck. You can't give instructions on how to unalive yourself, Lemon. Not in the chat, dude. Your other account's already banned, Lemon. Goodness gracious. There's no ammo. What's most shocking is that there's no ammo in that box that was locked. That's what I'm most disappointed at right now. None of the other things in the chat. Just the one thing. Just the ammo. I'm a complete narcissist here. Yeah, too far. Also, Brenner, you need to talk to a therapist, man. We've been telling you this for weeks, too. There's a cool hidden spot up ahead that you guys gotta see. I think I've got it right. It's somewhere. I explored a cave and it just randomly pooped me out over here. The cave is all the way down by the White Spring, which is this way. It's off a cliff over here somewhere. I think it's the Deep. Yeah, the Deep is where it is. But if I go, I think if I go to the marker I had placed. I don't go to this part of the map ever. But what's up with Coots? Coots, I feel like we haven't talked to you enough lately. Are you still working on your Rocket League game? You don't take fall damage and power armor, Mitch. Do you still have Fallout 76? I know you were talking about the Battle Royale mode. I think you said you never played a Fallout game, right? Or is it the Souls games? Yeah, I'm in pretty sick. The Patriot Prime power armor. Bam. I can't exit my armor here. Hey, let me show you. So Liberty Prime is a big patriotic robot that throws nukes like footballs and has laser vision that disintegrates things, and he has the best dialogue in any game ever.
Core systems initializing.
Yeah, that one he only says core systems initializing. But there's one where he says, like, the best line. It's, Liberty Prime back online. Communist threat detected. Weapons hot. You just think I got an import card. Is that good? Does it improve your game, or is it just a Fashion Souls thing? There we go. I found it. To the deep. What is it, Mr. Jessica? I still haven't gotten you that bear cub. You're not getting a damn bear cub, Mr. Jessica. You're trash. I don't even have a photo of a bear cub. I'm pretty disappointed because I ran across 3 bear cubs and 3 bear adults. Not all of them were together. You're not getting a bear cub, Mr. Jessica. I actually got Chloe a stuffed black bear. Oh yeah, I have the motherload access key. Fuck yeah, there's a bunch of red Chinese communists in here. What's more patriotic than that? So, Mitch, Mr. Jessica, you guys want to keep a close eye on Lemon? Buddy, you're on thin ice, man. You were on thin ice by the time you came back. You were, like, on the borderline of getting banned last time you were active on the channel, man. The Fallout 3 intro song, it still gives you chills. Fallout 3 is the best Fallout. I don't care what people say. If I had like $120, I'd be able to get the PlayStation Pass that lets you play all of the games for PS3 and shit. And I would totally stream Fallout 3 on this. Legendary communist soldier. One of them just hurled themselves. I need to get my grenades equipped. I'm surprised they're being patient and letting me select my new grenade. I think I'll just use a Molotov for now. That one went really bad. Dude, there we go. I was mashing the button to do the stim pack. Oh shit, they have plasma rifles? Why do they have plasma rifles? Laser rifle? That was not a laser rifle. Communist commander. The dude just, like, ragdolled down the whole thing. Oh boy. Yeah, they got this whole facility down here. I should make a cryptocurrency called Mumcoin? Maybe. I don't think I have the capacity to do that. If I were to make one, I'd want it to be like a good one. Like good transaction speed, a appropriate burn rate, and a production rate that created a tiny amount of inflation and a tiny amount of deflation, so it'd be fairly stable relative to other currencies. Dogecoin is an actual thing, and it's an actual thing that's a meme. Cryptocurrencies are cool to look into and the way they work. Different types. I like some of them, I don't like a lot of them. You know, a lot of them are scams. A lot of them are just like gambling. And some of them, you know, they're actual currencies that you could use. How do you redeem yourself? Dude, it's not about how you redeem yourself, it's more, don't do that shit. And it should be common sense, like some of the shit that you've done, man. Don't impersonate other people, trying to pass as them. Don't give people instructions who are saying they're suicidal on how to go about it, while everyone else is trying to talk them out of it. Mitch says someone he used to go to school with tried to get him into a pyramid scheme. Well, how about you tell us about that story? Dude, you haven't stopped stuff, Lemon. I still regard you as a troll, and it's not even trolling behavior that you do. Like, I don't mind trolling, because trolling is just, you know, goofing with people. What you do is, like, legitimately harmful things. Lemon. Trolling is just, like, doing, like, a stupid thing to piss someone off. Or just kind of making jokes about them, or parodying them. It's not trolling to like legitimately try to harm someone, man. Which you've done on more than one occasion. Do I prefer Fallout 4 or Fallout 76? Right now, Fallout 4. Fallout 76 is a lot of fun if you have people to play with. Like, my standards aren't high, Lego. Yeah, Mitch, tell me about the pyramid scheme. Like, what was it that he was trying to get you into? One thing that I will say is like, there's someone out there that I went to high school with that owes me a lot of money. Because, I paid for Bitcoin with $13 back in, like, when it was still, like, pennies. And I was like, yeah, I have 13 bucks. And he was like, here, I'll hold on to the key and stuff like that. And the dude just still has that. Still has my key for what is now probably like a big chunk of change. Mitch says, anyways, well, that person asked me about like what kind of jobs I was looking for, and I said something about marketing, and he just latched onto that and said he had connections and he can hook you up. Yeah, marketing, you know, they call it, a lot of the pyramid schemes call themselves marketing things, but they're not. Mitch says, with these people who can give me opportunities and stuff, like he was doing everything to try and be my friend. I asked my roommate about it, but thankfully he knows about the stuff already. How did it work? Like, what was the operation kind of thing? The Deep is kind of cool. It's got this, you know, this base in it. There really should be more caves on Fallout 76's map. There are actually a pretty decent amount of caves. But the Appalachian Mountains have some of the largest cave systems in the world. What do you think's in that deep, glowing pit? Gotta be something good, right? Only good things dwell in deep, bottomless, and glowing pits. He didn't explain anything to you? Your roommate was the one that told you he was part of some sketchy pyramid scheme stuff where they try to get you to sell products, but you have to, like, buy it yourself? Okay. Yeah, and what makes it a pyramid scheme is if the whole business model relies on you recruiting more people who give you, like, basically pay you, and then you pay the person above you who pays the person above them. And it's like the business model doesn't function off of the sales of the product. It functions off of more people joining. Like after people stop joining, the whole thing collapses and everybody loses all their money, except for the handful of people at the very, very top. And sometimes the people that had just joined because, you know, they had the least amount invested in it. It's weird that they could build that whole thing down here, you know? It's like, how would they hide all the supplies? Wait, what the fuck's going on? Are they shooting mortars inside this space? Where would they even be shooting the mortars to? There's some dweeb up there? They're shooting again. What could they possibly be shooting at? Yeah, look at that. That's like ultrasight. Pure ultrasight. What up, Gummy Zopex? Welcome in. Hey, stop just picking up random plants. Oh, Appalachia. There we go. Let's see where this one spits me out. Lego, I'm not going to answer your question, dude. It has nothing to do with anything I'm talking about in the stream right now. Repeatedly asking it's not going to make me answer it. How are things going for you, Mr. Gummy Zopex? Alright, we're by the White Spring. See, the thing is, the White Spring is associated with the Enclave, who are the bad guy. They're the bad guys, former leaders of the U.S. in the Fallout universe. They're like a, kind of like a deep state death cult kind of thing. What up, Dillionaire? You got your, do you have Fallout 76, buddy? It's been so long. I always feel like it's been so long since I've seen you, but, you know, I see you quite often. I am going to read historical quotes, but we'll get there. We'll get there, Darth Lemon. There's a time. It's when the maximum amount of filthy redcoats are here. What the fuck happened? I just contracted radworms. I keep walking. I think there's something in here. I don't know what it's happening. I just shot something. What the fuck is attacking me? I'm terrified. Oh, there's ghouls just now spawned in. That's great. There's a diseased ghoul that was invisible and harming me. That was awful. I went to get the artillery smoke grenade this time, actually. I'm hidden. You've been a long time, so you're currently playing Battlefield 1? Dude, I gotta get back into Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1's great. If you want to play Battlefield 1 with me, Dillionaire, you're welcome to. Try to track things to my location. Whoa. I don't remember that being where I threw the artillery grenade. Artillery in range! It's coming from my base up in the mountains. It'd be cool if you could see it. Bam! Look at that sucker. Big pile of smoke. You watched the 1999 Digimon movie. How was it? Was that like your childhood, man? I killed things with my... I wonder if they're being attracted by the artillery fire. And that's what's killing it. Yeah, I should have gone in here and then called for the artillery strike, huh? I can't sprint again. I'm over encumbered. But I'm close enough to my base now. Let's see how... I don't know how long it'll take for... for the artillery to reload. They're so fast. You grew up a Pokemon kid, but ever since you watched Digimon, you like it more. Wasn't Digimon... I always get it confused. I don't know them very well, you know. Or I think I'm getting Digimon confused with Bakugan. Bakugan's the one that failed, like, and never took off, right? Digimon never really took off in the West either. I'm gonna try to get the ghouls back out here and then call in an airstrike. Or the artillery strike. It's fun killing ghouls in the White Spring. Here they come. Liberty Prime hasn't set his lines yet. What's up with the... It's like lagging hard on the server. Still reloading. Shit. Freaking love the plasma. I haven't found a plasma core in a while. Oh shit, what the fuck are these blue things? Frogs? Are they hostile? They look pretty base to me. Look at these cozy little boys. They're fucking... look at their forearms. That's good, little froggy boy. I don't think that Bethesda knows how frogs move. It's hostile. Let's get a 10 mil... Or that's an artillery smoke grenade. Yeah. Look at the sounds they make. Doesn't even sound like... There we go. I can just collect the frog whole. Can I... What happens if I drop it? I'm sure if I drop it, it's just like a paper bag, right? It's gotta be under aid, right? Like just a straight up frog. Oh yeah, I have a nuclear key card. Where's the frog? Maybe it's under junk. I wouldn't classify a frog as a junk. It's my friend. I dropped it. Ah, poor guy. Sounds like some fucker wants to die. You guys hear that? You guys hear a fucker walking around in here? Trying to die? You want to meet the Digimon voice actor? That's cool. I've never met any of my heroes. They keep dying before I get the chance to meet them. Like in high school, I was really into Chris Cornell, and then he unalived, and then you know, in my adult years, I was a huge fan of Norm Macdonald. I still am, but then he had cancer and died, but he kept it a secret from everyone. I'm so puzzled by where this ghoul could be that I keep hearing walking around. I think my base used to be down there. I used to keep it down there and on a hill, and I had it in 2 different sections that were connected by a bridge on the top floor. And the whole thing was my treasure was on the bottom floor. So it would be of one that didn't have any doors on that side, so I like that base. Oh shit, this is someone's house. That's cool. We can actually destroy their house. That's the Blue Devil. They made the Blue Devil a werewolf? That's weird. They could have just done a werewolf. Whoa! I can't just enjoy someone's house. Damn it. Shit, man. pretty sure I can boost my strength by taking buff out. Still not good enough. Let's drink a little water here. What else can I take? Fever blossoms? Oh, that's 2 pounds. Oh, that's the whole stack is 2 pounds. I don't need it. Scroll bits. Deathclaw meat can go. There we go. Now I'm ready to go. I can fast travel back to my house. Let's roll, boys. What should I do after going this to my place? This place in Fallout 76 looks not destroyed. Well, it's the White Spring. It was, and plus a lot of the stuff in Fallout 76 it wasn't destroyed by nuclear bombs directly. There was a plague that went through the area instead. So, like with the mountains, because the mountains are so, you know, rough and stuff, if a nuke went off on one side of the mountains, it wouldn't damage the other side. So there's areas that are really mutated and toxic and stuff, but then there's areas that are fine. Where's my house? My house is gone. Oh, there it is. I was panicked. And so there's always random encounters here. Sometimes it's a Deathclaw. Nothing. Well, things are still kind of rendering. It would kind of suck to get attacked by an invisible Deathclaw. What's a Digivice? Mitch. Let's see what he's got. I always have this raider guy picking stuff up for me. He just picked up a combat sniper rifle? Fuck that. Yeah, do you guys like my house? It's pretty dope. There's a couch, looks out the windows, the windowsies. And then up here is where the real magic happens. I got my red rocket power armor thing. My house looks bussin'. Thank you. Look at the view I got. That's a view of the White Spring and the Appalachian area. And then there's the big mine over there. Ammo converter. I completely forgot about the ammo converter. Let's see. I don't know what ammos I have to even do. I don't know what ammo to put. I don't know how to use this anymore. Okay. Let's craft.
Lights in the sky. It's communication.
I want to switch the armor over to the red rocket power armor. But, you know, we got the Patriot Prime stuff going on right now. Also, let's make the Iron Man mansion? Nah, man. I like this house better. You know, the Iron Man mansion, though, was built on a soundstage in North Carolina. Because only North Carolina, or at least only North Carolina, had both a film industry and the electrical grid that could support what they needed to shoot some of the scenes in Iron Man. Like, there's the scene in one of the Iron Man movies where the house splits apart and stuff, and that's a practical effect. They actually built the house in the soundstage And there's a soundstage here in North Carolina where all of the parts of the floor can independently move. So you can like actually have the house falling apart and the floor dropping and tilting and stuff like that. Just a little bit of trivia for you. Alright. What do you think, Mitch? What should I read for America Day? Should I read the Bill of Rights, or should I read, you know, some of Adam Smith's, I think it's, no, John Locke's writing that inspired the Founding Fathers. I also have Thomas Paine's Common Sense. It's currently America Day. It's July 4th right now. It's 1:48 in the morning.
Gotta wonder who else is out there.
I have a personal terminal.
Trying to figure this all out.
Hello, okay. I have a daily planner. I don't know who those guys are. Let's read like 3 of the first 10 amendments. How about that? Yeah, we also had tomorrow's stream. First Amendment. This is a summary of it. What the fuck? Why would Google not take me straight to the actual document, right? Let's see here. You won't be here tomorrow. What's up with that, Mr. Jessica? Alright, Congress of the United States begun and held at the City of New York on Wednesday, the 4th of March, 1789 is the preamble. The conventions of a number of the states, having at the time of their adopting the Constitution expressed a desire in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its powers, that further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added, and as the extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the beneficent ends of its institution. Resolved by the Senate and the House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, 2/3 of both houses concurring, that the following articles be proposed to the legislatures of the several states as amendments to the Constitution of the United States, all or any of which articles, when ratified by 3/4 of the said legislatures, to be valid to all intents and purposes as part of the said Constitution. Alright, let's see here. Articles in addition to an amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America proposed by Congress and ratified by the legislatures of the several states pursuant to the 5th article of the original Constitution. Thomas Jefferson wrote to James Madison advocating a Bill of Rights, "Half a loaf is better than no bread," and this is in quotes. "If we cannot secure all our rights, let us secure what we can." The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The commas are important there. A lot of people debate over those commas, so I included them in that one. Other ones have commas, but nobody really debates about the other one's commas. Basically, Second Amendment saying people should be allowed to keep and bear arms because a well-regulated militia is necessary to the security of a free state. Well, the regulated militia is the people, and it's what the Second Amendment's referring to here, Mitch. Mitch says, "Are militias still a thing?" And yes, there are still militias. The National Guard could also be considered militia, because, you know, it's each state's militia is their chapter of the National Guard. When the National Guard is deployed, that's essentially the governor's militia. Like the governor of a state's individual militia that they're deploying there. There have been instances where, like, for example, in North Carolina's history, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee and Virginia had each made claims of parts of North Carolina's land, and the governor would send out the National Guard, saying that if these states, you know, take the land that are in here, then there's going to be a war over it. And then they backed off. So that's one example of the National Guards being used as militia. The Third Amendment: no soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. That one was more relevant to their day because the Redcoats, the British Redcoats, kept forcing Americans to house them and feed them and basically give their belongings to the military effort. But now it's unconstitutional for the U.S. military to do that to people within the U.S. Fourth Amendment: the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. That's basically why warrants are important. And in the Constitution. That's the first 4 amendments. We'll continue with the rest later in the stream, gentlemen. And then, well, how about this? One of my favorite ones is actually not technically in the Constitution, and it was quoted and slightly changed by Thomas Jefferson, but it's originally by John Locke. Let's see here. Hopefully I can find the quote of it, because I actually have it in the book, but I don't have it marked, so it would probably be easiest to just pick it. It'd be nice if like any of these websites would actually just post, you know, the quote. Damn it, these are all fucking modules and shit for like AP American history. Do I need to pull out the book? Logan, do I need to pull out the book, damn it? Lemon? Jessica? It's gonna take forever to find it in the book. I actually have Common Sense, which was important during the American Revolution as well. Pull out the book? I'll have to go upstairs and get the book. Let me get my power armor back on. If I can find it. Armor. Power armor chassis. Place that sucker. Better say the Liberty Prime back online. Line.
I am Liberty Prime. I am America.
Yeah! You been playing DayZ again? Was that's the one that was the mod, right? For another game, but turned out to be even better than the game it was made from? What was the original game called? I'll let you type that in the chat while I go grab the book. Arma 2, thank you. Yeah, that's like a mil sim, like a straight up military simulator, isn't it, Mitch? I've seen some really good stuff in that game that looked cool and convincing. Alright, let's see here. Did I open it to the right page by accident? But yeah, it was also John Locke that came up with the separation of church and state. John Locke wasn't actually an American. He was, a lot of the philosophers were actually British who were sympathetic to the American cause. And they were, you know, the founding fathers read their writings. I know I'm in the right area because he keeps talking about life and liberty. Daisy is kind of relaxing to just go and hunt the wildlife. I wouldn't think of that. Isn't it? It's a zombie game, right? See, it's a zombie game, but I never hear about anything to do with the zombies in it. I like this game a lot. It's pretty relaxing as well. It's got a good atmosphere. I might just read some random part of it if I can't find it. Zombies aren't a big part of it, to be honest. They're just enemies to fight and can be dangerous in hordes. What's the biggest part of DayZ? There we go. I'm finding it. I'm finding it. Damn it. Survival is the main thing of it. That's like what are the survival mechanics? It kind of gets annoying in this one, having to feed and drink water and shit. There we go. Here's the part where he defines what property is. Oh well, I can't find it. So zombies are everywhere, but honestly the biggest threat is other people. See, there's some modes in Fallout 76 where they'll randomly put them out, where it's like everyone's hostile towards each other, basically. Well, let's check out what Mr. Thomas Paine has for us in Common Sense. All right, I'm just gonna read like the first 2 paragraphs and see how it goes. I don't know what I'm getting into because I don't remember what the first 2 paragraphs are in this one. This is Common Sense. This is not exactly the first 2 paragraphs, but it's, you know, kind of the first 2 paragraphs. There's a preamble and shit, but this isn't it. An introduction. Some writers have so confounded society with government as to leave little or no distinction between them, whereas they are not only different, but have different origins. Society is produced by our wants, and government by our wickedness. The former promotes our happiness positively by uniting our affections, the latter negatively by restraining our vices. The one encourages intercourse, the other creates distinction. The first is a patron, the last is a punisher. Society in every state is a blessing, but government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil. In its worst state, an intolerable one, for when we suffer or are exposed to the same miseries by a government, which we might expect in a country without government, our calamity is heightened by reflecting that we furnish the means by which we suffer. Government, like dress, is the badge of lost innocence. The palaces of kings are built on the ruins of the bowers of paradise. For were the impulses of conscience clear, uniform, and irresistibly obeyed, man would need no other lawgiver, but that not being the case, he finds it necessary to surrender up a part of his property to furnish means for the protection of the rest. And this he is induced to do by the same prudence which in every other case advises him out of two evils to choose the least. Wherefore, security being the true design and end of government, it unanswerably follows that whatever form thereof appears most likely to ensure it to us with the least expense and greatest benefit is preferable to all others. So he's basically making an argument there for small government and the smallest one possible to keep the peace, basically. That's kind of what the Founding Fathers were going for with the Constitution being built to limit the powers of government in the first 10 amendments to prevent whoever the future people that hold their offices are from being even capable of doing what the British had done to the American colonies. There we go. This game is no DayZ, but it is fun. It has, I mean, it'd be cool to do if they did what, you know, you described not Fallout, DayZ as being, but if they did it in basically a Fallout skin, you know? That's kind of what they seem to be going for with this, and I don't think they executed it as well as they could have. And you do have to manage your hunger, thirst, and illnesses and all that, and, you know, your limb conditions. But those always seem to be more of a nuisance on your ability to, you know, explore and shit. Because ultimately, the Fallout games are typically about exploring and going out and checking things out. Yeah, it is similar to DayZ and Rust in certain ways. It has its pains, though. Could I buy a legendary? Oh, you know what? There's one building I can go to actually purchase the chance to get legendary weapons and stuff. Let's go into the stash, store all junk, put the weapons that we're not using in here, like that 10mm. I hope I didn't drop it. There we go. I love that 10mm gun, but I don't really use it. Dialing plasma we're using. I gotta work on these MIRV grenades. What else we got? I don't need the DayZ cutter right now. Sucks that it's broken. I'm gonna forget about it. I'll never fix it. So I guess we might as well just say goodbye to the DayZ cutter. Damn it. They changed a few things. That's favorites. Where is it? Where's my damn Gatling plasma? There we go. Sorry for being aggressive to you, gentlemen. The map's ginormous. Is it like giant in a way that earns it though? Like, is it actually an interesting map, or is it just kind of, you know, just big to be big because it has to house a lot of people? Oh shit, I need to, before I do that, I need to equip Super Duper. Damn it. Super Duper. Where's that? There we go. 30% chance that I'll duplicate whatever I build in here. So, you know, when I'm building these grenades, which are the key part of my build to begin with. And it's better to do it one at a time, because then I have more chances to duplicate them. Have a good night, Mr. Jessica. I'm sorry if tonight's stream wasn't up to par. It's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to the chat tonight. Ridiculous. I want to build more baseball grenades. Maybe we should use a bunch of baseball grenades tonight. How many do I have? I don't think I really got that super duper thing much. Yeah, the MRV grenade's one we're going to use a lot. Baseball grenade. Because it's America. You grinding Rocket League? No worries, Coots. Mitch has been good to talk to. He's always a good when he shows up.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized.
A lot of the environment's very samey. That's one thing that worries me about games that try to be as big as possible, is that they don't put good things in the map, you know, they don't earn the size. This one earns its size for sure. There's definitely plenty about the map. And it has interesting things. It's a dried up lake bed. This area I would say is probably the closest to just a regular old Appalachia feel. This one's a big desert because it's too toxic for anything to grow. I'm getting attacked. Oh boy. I don't know why they just showed up. This gun's great, but I will say, like, the sound is awesome up to a point. Like, there's a point where the sound stops being fun to hear. It's awesome how it's just like doo doo doo, but also it kind of sucks. Let's equip. Not the Gatling plasma. I thought I had. Hang on. I need to equip something. First, let's equip this, because we're gonna use that. I thought I had this favorited, this Tesla rifle. I use it all the time. There's a couple of dinguses hanging out over here. Scorched Annihilator. We're gonna fuck up that guy's day. As long as it doesn't catch me. We're just gonna completely overkill it. I've lost sight of it. Come on, baby. Hit the ground. I hear it firing from my base, actually. It's not shooting. Oh, there it is. It hit that car. Oh, there's smoke. Yeah, I think I have things where my explosives have a huge blast radius and all that. Which is cool. I'm cool with it. Oh yeah, I haven't done anything for the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. That's a whole new like faction that I should check out. It's like a new story faction. Oh boy. There's White Springs, Mr. Gussie's. You pick up these oil things. Where's that fucker's body now? That douchebag. I think I completely decimated his body. I don't think that there's anything left to loot. Pretty rad. Alright, let's head to where we can get legendary shit. The rusty pick. Sounds like a sex thing. Ah. I wish Vasco would show up again. I kind of chased him off by accident. He was getting on my nerves in Rocket League because he would intentionally start chasing as soon as things fell apart. And it's like everybody knows that chasing gets on my nerves in Rocket League. So I kept yelling at him for it, and then he stopped showing up again. Alright, I was slipping through pages again trying to find it. If I can't find it, then the gist is John Locke's fundamental human rights were life, liberty, and property. And like basically saying, you know, you have the right to protect your life. You have the right to protect your liberty, which are your inalienable rights, essentially. Or, like, it's kind of like your ability to speak, your ability to defend yourself, your ability to make yourself, you know, survive. That's your liberty. And then your right to property, and property was essentially anything that you owned, you could own, that was not a human being. It was his definition of property, and he goes through like a whole bunch of pages, you know, rigorously defining what property is. Well, you're getting ahead of me, Logan. There, it's life, liberty, and property in that one, and then Thomas Jefferson went from that and said that property was too narrow, and he switched it to the pursuit of happiness, which by his definition included the right to property, as well as a ton of other things that pretty much fell under liberty, really, but also your ability to find a job and stuff like that, and not be forced into labor. but that would also fall under liberty. So, you know, he just kind of did it to make it more vague so that people could hopefully argue against the powers of government in the future, because the, you know, pursuit of happiness is such a vague thing that essentially anything could fall under it. And his hope was that by being so vague, it would empower people in lawsuits against the future government. Though it ended up, like I would argue that it ended up being more of a detriment, because, you know, it's so unspecific that it doesn't do anything to really limit the modern government as a standard. Let's see here. Legendary weapons. I'm gonna go with 3-star legendary range weapons here. I got 400 of these suckers. I could get 4 of those, or I could get 4 regular legendary range weapons. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm actually gonna go with that one. 50% damage to animals. It sucks. Let's see what we got here. Damage to robot. Bullets explode for 15%. I actually like that one. That actually works well with my build too. Those 2mm EC things are really hard to find though. The ammo for these guns. But these guns are great. I love them. I have a vampire's bow. Restores 2% health over 2 seconds when you hit a target. That would be great to have on a minigun, because then you'd just be healing like crazy. There you go. Exterminator's broadsider. 50% damage to insects plus 50% damage to mirelurks. That's useless to me. But it's so specific, you know. 100% damage against targets with full health. Like an additional, like double. And instigating black powder blunderbuss. I gotta get that one. That's gonna be a good one. Because, you know, it takes so long to load those. Vampire's short western revolver. Alright, we can go ahead and scrap a few of these. This one's too specific. I like broadsiders, but that doesn't work for me. This one as well. Why would I go hunting with a minigun? Unless there's a pack of boar, I guess. Those two are good. Bows don't really shoot fast enough, and neither do revolvers to make that justified. Alright. The Gauss rifle, you guys gotta see it. It's literally, it's a railgun. That's what you call railguns in Fallout universe. Uses magnetism to shoot shit. Have a good night, Mr. Coots. I'm sorry to keep you up. Happy America Day. Hopefully you'll tune in tomorrow for more American shit. God bless you, Coots, and God bless America. I think we should end tonight's stream with a with Fergie's rendition of the American anthem, the worst version of it that's ever been sung at a, you know, major sporting event. There's plenty of bad versions of that people have done of the anthem, but I would say Fergie's is the worst that has been done at, like, it was done at like basketball finals or something like that. Mitch says no, please. That would be blasphemy. It's so bad. I kind of have to. It's like when you taste something that's gross and you're like, hey, try this.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Death from above. Let's see what we got. Where are they nuking?
Thank you for your cooperation.
They're nuking that area again? What's up with them nuking my non-good mine? Oh yeah, I can receive. I need to get a homie. Should have some fireworks in game. I already destroyed my daisy cutter, or not destroyed it, but you know, put it in my thing. I have some ideas. Let's see. I shoot a car with my railgun. There's a fucking vertibird over there. Hang on. Could be classified as a vertibot. Some might say. What is it? Strategic Air Command vertibot. I completely forgot about those, but yeah, those are in this game. I can't seem to hit it. Let's switch to the Resolute Veteran. If it'll pull it out, damn it. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to shoot those down out of the sky, and they'll drop supplies that are very high level for you. I should have kept my Hellfire missile launcher. Look at the sky. The sky's all fucked up. It's all like there's fine lines in the texture. That's not supposed to work in the sky. Come on, Bethesda. Defeat the Scorched Beast Queen that is terrorizing Cranberry Bog. Is that what they've... Is that where they nuked? That's like the final mission. Hell yeah. Somebody activated the final mission. I gotta go. That's priority. You can shoot fireworks out of your cannon and see at these. There's a way to shoot fireworks in this game. I think there's the broadsider, which is literally a cannon. Oh, hey. Let's see here. Here's a little letter from Thomas Paine to George Washington. To George Washington, President of the United States of America, by Thomas Paine. Yeah, I think I already said that. Sir, I present you a small treatise in defense of those principles of freedom which your exemplary virtue hath so eminently contributed to establish, that the rights of man may become as universal as your benevolence can wish, and that you may enjoy the happiness of seeing the new world regenerate the old, as the prayer of, Sir, your most obliged and obedient humble servant, Thomas Paine. Thomas Paine, I think, he had quite a life, really. The dude, like, started writing this shit before he even went to the U.S., or before even the U.S. existed, and he's got it pretty crazy. There's a timeline of his life, actually. I think in this thing I have. Let's see. Chronology of Thomas Paine's life. I mean, he's essentially a founding father, even though he was a British person, like, through and through. He even, like, addresses himself as a British person, that's sympathetic to the American cause. But he's so important to American history that he might as well just be an American. He was red-blooded as shit. Alright, let's see here. Thomas Paine's life. He was born on January 29th in the village of Thetford in Norfolk County, England. Parents to Joseph and Francis Cook Paine. Those are two guy names now. Francis was probably a girl's name back then. I think there's are people named Francis now, but none that I know. Formal education ends at age 13, becomes an apprentice to his father as a staymaker, which is building corsets. 2 attempts to run away to sea. The second is successful but short-lived, serves almost a year at sea. That's only at age 16. And then, let's see here, Age 18, takes employment with a London shop as a stamp maker. Eagerly attends the city's public lectures on Newtonian science and philosophy. Let's see, and then 2 years after that, he opens his own shop and marries Marie Lambert, who dies after a year of marriage, possibly in childbirth. So that's at the age of 20. He opened a shop and got married at the age of 20. Mitch, don't you feel useless? And he had also had his wife die that year in childbirth. Alright, let's see here. 3 years after that, he fails at business and enters the customs service as an exciseman in Lincolnshire. So that was age 23. He had already failed at business and entered the customs service as an exciseman in Lincolnshire. Alright, and then 3 years after that, so 26, he's dismissed from service after attempting to organize the customs officers. His second marriage was so his first marriage was when he was 20 in 1759. He didn't marry again until 1771. That's a while. He must have been lonely. Second marriage to Elizabeth Olive. And then in 1772, he drafts the pamphlet Case of the Officers of Excise, his first known composition, which wins praise and some attention in Parliament. So let's see here. That's like, he was in his like early 30s by the time he started writing. He hasn't left England yet. 1774, loses post with the customs service, obtains legal separation from his wife for reasons which neither party discloses, emigrates to America and arrives on November 30th, bearing a letter of introduction from Benjamin Franklin. Damn. So he had connections. He's appointed editor of Pennsylvania Magazine. His essays begin to attract notice and influential friends in Philadelphia. Publishes, and then 1776, the year the revolution began in the U.S. According to historians, back then, you know, it just kind of started. Publishes, or was that when it ended? Fuck, you'd think I should know that. Quick, Mitch. I mean, 1776 is generally considered when the U.S. was born, but
Lights in the sky.
you know, 1776 seems like, I think that's when it started, the Revolutionary War. Publishes Common Sense. Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be because, you know, Common Sense was a big recruitment pamphlet. Like, it was passed around the colonies and influenced people into joining the Revolutionary Army. Publishes Common Sense, enlists an army, serving as an aide-de-camp to General Greene, begins writing the crisis essays, and then in 1777, he obtains congressional post as secretary to Committee on Foreign Affairs. 1779, he's appointed clerk to Pennsylvania Assembly. So let's see, 1781. Alright, so in 1779, he probably would have been 40 years old, right? Because he was 20 in 1759. So at, you know, 42, he makes diplomatic missions to France for aid in the American cause. 1783, writes the last of his crisis essays, which is number 16. 1785, he works on various inventions, chiefly a design for a single-span iron bridge. So, so he's like, you know, 45. He's helped start the revolution. He's started and failed business, been a government employee in the UK, gone through 2 marriages. This guy was like, he had written like quite a few essays that were well regarded. Alright, 1785, works on various inventions. Yep, there's the bridge that he designed. 1787, recrosses the Atlantic to France, pursuing approval for his bridge design. 1788, he returns to England to visit his mother, meets Edmund Burke, 1790, back in France, given the key to the Bastille from Lafayette as a symbol of French friendship to the United States. In 1791, he publishes The Rights of Man, Part 1, so that he would have been in his, like, what, 50s by then? A sensational success. And then The Rights of Man, Part 2, published, charges of sedition, forced flight to safety in France. So is he... It doesn't say which country he was charged of sedition for. I assume the U.S. But probably maybe the U.K. Right? I don't know. He was appointed to represent Calais in the French National Convention. Holy shit, so he was part of the French Revolution. I didn't know that.
Watching us.
Alright, that's a hard turn there, you know. A lot of people don't seem to actually understand the French Revolution, but it was a hardcore, like, murder fest through and through. People act like it was similar to the American Revolution, but the American Revolution, like, led to a successful government that cared about the freedom of its people. You know, at least in those beginning parts. Of course, there's plenty of periods of American history where that wasn't true. But, you know, the Founding Fathers were pretty dope. Didn't mass execute their own people at all, or purge any members of their government in paranoid murder sprees, like the French Revolution did, and then ultimately led to Napoleon taking over as dictator to, you know, get rid of all of the chaos that was caused by that. So that was... Alright, so gains his release from Luxembourg prison. The Agent of Reason Part 1 is published. So that's in 1794. So he's approaching 60. Alright, and then 1796, The Age of Reason is published. Alright, so 1802 returns to the United States and settles in New York City. And then 1809, he dies on June 8th, 1809, and is buried in his New Rochelle farm. What up, Jason Downey? We were just talking about the life of Thomas Paine there, because it's kind of dope. The man got shit done, I guess. A lot of successes, some failures, and all in all, seems like a cool dude. Very important figure in American history, for sure. Alright, so what we're doing is we're getting weapons to help with that final boss fight that someone just started, but, you know, I probably took too long. Yeah, let's start using our ultrasight laser thing. I think I have a better ultrasight one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Hellstorm missile launchers can be useful. And then we're gonna have to pop our other weapons, like the plasma, Gatling plasma, and a few of these back suckers going back in there. And then where's the other one? I'm gonna hold on to this blunderbuss. It shoots like a shotgun shell, but I'm gonna change that. Yeah, there's a modern 50 cal machine gun. Thoughts on John Brown? You know, cool figure. He, you know, fought for people's freedom, right? His methods could be considered questionable. I don't want this one. That's for PvP. This is the one I want for the end game stuff. Alright, so I got the orbital strike beacon. This one is like one of my most powerful guns, and it shoots 5mm, which is silly. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I just completely forgot. I know I need the ultrasight stuff. I got the grenades. Hellstorm missile launcher is going to be really useful. So long as I didn't miss it. There's that ultrasight thing. Executioner's ultrasight. Gatling laser. I don't know what I was doing down here. Oh well. Yeah, they had the modern 50 cals. Or what you would probably consider modern 50 cals.
Back online.
At least, I think even in the 40s. Like the early 40s. I think they started showing up in World War II. Could be wrong though. I could easily be wrong, I mean. I know that originally the 50 caliber round was developed in like, or at least became used more by militaries commonly during World War I as an anti-armor round, but it's quickly outdated as armor got thicker and more angled on tanks. The angle of armor is really important there. Modify. Oh shit, I can change that stuff too. So I guess it's just a blunderbuss. Oh well. That one and the executioners are gonna be my... I only have 27 rounds. Why do I only have 27 rounds? It's just a lead ball. Lead shot, I should say. That's the appropriate one. Lead shot. Where's the fucking... Oh, 50 caliber ball, there we go. That should do the trick. Also, let's go and change your perks to equip the fucking cap 1 and get rid of super duper. We're done crafting now. I always have to remember that. I feel like this game you need to have sticky notes on hand. How you doing, Jason Downey? Happy 4th of July. Yeah, that event's gone. $30 caps to travel. What the fuck? What a ripoff. I better make 30 caps back from looting people, damn it. So thank you guys for 6 likes. You know, if you like the stream, it helps me out. So if you haven't liked, then do so. Hope you all are enjoying all the fireworks, fires, and everything. Legendary Scorch Beast. Is it dead? Did I really just kill it? That was easy. No, I don't need any of that. Let's roll. It's still loading things in. You can hear people taking damage. There's someone. Scorched Conqueror. You're not at full health though.
Is a preferable alternative to communism.
Hell yeah. You know it, Liberty Prime. Where's the queen? Did I miss killing the queen? This looks like the body of the... Yep, that's the Scorchbeast queen. They did it without me, damn it. I was too busy reading shit. That's what I get for reading books instead of playing video games, damn it. Son of a bitch. I kind of like that guy's power armor. It's not as cool as mine, though. Let's switch ours to the Red Rocket one. I like how it looks like a classic car. I'm gonna miss the Patriot Prime dialogue, though. The death is a preferable alternative to communism. Liberty Prime. Back. Online. Weapons. Hot. Oh, this is an elevator. Doesn't work. I like seeing everybody in power armor. People don't really wear power armor in this much anymore. That guy's got the Marine combat armor on, which is too bulky. I think it's the Marine combat armor. No, it looks like it's some sort of Raider shit. Looks ugly. That guy's got just the old school excavator power armor on. Respectable. Oh, there's another Scorch Beast. Legendary one. I can see people shooting at it. Who the fuck just... Fuck you, Scorch Leader. Eat lead. Holy shit, that guy eat it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna just burn through all my fusion cores. I wear power armor all the time, so fusion cores are kind of important to me. Damn it. Wrong one. Let's see if we can't pin it down. I'm not gonna take my chances wasting an orbital strike if you can. No! Alright, now we're gonna get the orbital strike beacon. Oh no, you know what? Hellstorm missile launcher. Fuck yeah. Why not, right? Who the fuck just shot at me from over here? You want me rocket to the face, bitch? Oh yeah. Got like an AA effect. Alright, who wants some rocket in the face, man? Bitch. Better have pistols on you. Because you have a pistol and you got a big iron in your head that you're throwing around. Stacking shit.
Can we stop the spread of communism?
I don't need that. None of that was good loot. Sledgehammer. Here are the corpses. Let's see what we got. None of that's worth it. I do like the nearby corpses feature though. I can just walk up to a corpse and search. Brain fungus, beautiful. Huh. Now let's switch this sucker out. What else have I got? I haven't really done a good job at checking what I have. I kinda wanna see what kind of damage this thing does to something at full health. It's a good fight starter. Oh, there's the rift. That's what the Scorch Beast Queen emerges from. If I jump down there, I die right away. If you nuke it or near it, then the Queen emerges. In the game's base story mode, there's multiple stories in this game. But in the base one, the final mission is to trigger that with a nuclear bomb and take out the Scorch Beast Queen. But it requires a lot of people to come and help you out. I missed! It's fucking blunderbuss. Shoots everywhere. Someone's going off over there. I don't want to miss out on it. I love this game. It's a fun one. Kneecapped him. 50 cal. I think he dropped 50 cal. I think you're silly. Swinging a spear. What kind of blasphemy is that? Oh shit! It dropped a 50 cal ball. How many did it drop? I have a lot more ammo now. Let's goof off with this sucker. I need to start using the guns that I want ammo for. Thing is, one of the guns that I really love in this game uses 308, but it's a super fast firing machine gun. And 308 only ever drops in like 3s or 5s because it's typically a sniper rifle round in this game. So like you'll spend like 50 rounds on one gunfight and get 3 rounds back. And no merchant ever carries more than like 20 308 if you're lucky. There's gonna be like a rad beaver here. You're a bitch. That did nothing to him. I'm about to die pretty hardcore. I didn't get any good loot going down here. Oh yeah, the baseball grenade. Let's use that sucker. Oh shit. Bitch. I don't know what this Oathbreaker does. Oh, that's alright. Alright, gentlemen. Have a good night. Listen to whatever version of the national anthem you desire. That's an order. The American national anthem. Happy America Day. We'll do another stream tomorrow night. Probably Mass Effect or Splitgate. Or maybe even Battlefield 1. Who knows? I'm not really consistent. we'll see what we get when we're there, and hopefully you guys will be there in time. Have a good night, gentlemen. Bye-bye.